freedom is to survive and prosper, it will require the sacrifice, the effort and the thoughtful attention of every citizen. Change is the law of life. And those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. Children are the world's most valuable resource and its best hope for the future. For one true measure of a nation is its success in fulfilling the promise of a better life for each of its members. Let this be the measure of our nation. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. The success of this government, and thus the success of our nation, depends in the last analysis upon the quality of our career services. War will exist until that distant day when the conscientious objector enjoys the same reputation and prestige that the warrior does today. In the Chinese language, the word crisis is composed of two characters, one representing danger and the other, opportunity. We can say with some assurance that, although children may be the victims of fate, they will not be the victims of our neglect. A nation reveals itself not only by the men it produces but also by the men it honors, the men it remembers. The federal budget can and should be made an instrument of prosperity and stability, not a deterrent to recovery. We must never forget that art is not a form of propaganda, it is a form of truth. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining, by filling 3 basic gaps in our anti-recession protection. We have become more and more not a nation of athletes but a nation of spectators. Dante once said that the hottest places in hell are reserved for those who in periods of moral crisis maintain their neutrality. This nation has tossed its cap over the wall of space, and we have no choice but to follow it. The rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. Liberty without learning is always in peril and learning without liberty is always in vain. We cannot negotiate with people who say what's mine is mine and what's yours is negotiable. Those who foolishly sought power by riding the back of the tiger ended up inside. I look forward to a future in which our country will match its military strength with our moral restraint, its wealth with our wisdom, its power with our purpose.